All right, YouTube. This is NeoTeamInfinity coming to you live, doing a review of Dragon Ball Z. Well, just the first thoughts. I'm not gonna say a review yet, but just the first thoughts of it. Just put it in. I'm here. As I said, Neo Team. We're both here. My man Showtime is in the house, and your host, and we are checking this out right now. Um, it's kind of be kind of a live commentary at the same time. So, Showtime, what are you thinking so far of what you're seeing?
The game looks pretty interesting. The over-the-shoulder view, I mean, it keeps it kind of true to the Dragon Ball tradition. You can get a lot more action out of that kind of view. But the way that they set up a lot of this stuff is kind of like makes the game one-sided. So in the previous games, you could build up your ki just by getting attacked or attacking. Of course, you got more ki for attacking.
Right.
But with this one, you have to charge up in order to get ki. So if somebody does a blast attack at you, I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. You're just gonna get hit by it because you didn't have time to build up the ki.
Okay. So the developers, you think, have made a mistake ultimately?
As far as that's concerned, I think that is a hitch. I mean, because that makes it so that pretty much the first person who lands an attack, if they guess properly on their little combo before the fly around, the buzz around combos start up,
Right.
then I mean they can dominate the match from there. Because once they get with those clashes, if they win the clash, it's attack, 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 attack. Now I'm gonna do my super, and you didn't charge anything. You haven't charged up your ki, so you can't block it, you can't evade it, you can't intercept it. So all you're gonna do is get hit, and then I'm gonna fly in and start it all over again.
Okay. That's now. I've never. I think I might have played a demo or something of Rage and Blast too. Okay, I'll be the first to say that, as y'all get a shot of everything, and it's mandatory. Shot of the title. Um, my opinion is that of someone who hadn't played a lot. I just hadn't played a lot of Dragon Ball Z. So you would be able to speak better to the changes. I mean, I see a game, and this is me. My biggest issue with it that I'm seeing so far. I know they wanted to make it exciting and change things up with the countering system, and I get that. I get that. But at the same time, I do understand what they were trying to do, I guess. But my issue that I have is it just doesn't seem. It seems like there's a certain skill that's gone out of it because when you make something guesswork like that, to where I go, okay, somebody's going to attack me, I got three options, and there's three different button presses. Well, you're somewhat taking the skill away because now I can just guess. I might get it right, I might not. I got a 33% chance of guessing what the correct answer is. Um, Also, I think when I saw the combos, and I do remember from playing Rage and Blast, the biggest thing with me is you were able to change things around. Like as far as your combos, it seems like here a lot of the fights are going to play out the same. So they kind of limit the creativity of a person in a way. That's just my opinion. That's our opinion, I guess. We're gonna go get into another fight here where you all will be able to check it out for yourself. Um,
Get my boy Piccolo on.
and and I'll tell y'all something else. A camera is coming. I can assure you of that. I'm in love with using this tablet, but I can tell you right now, it's not the easiest thing in the world to sit somewhere and keep still. But in any case, we're gonna make an attempt at it, so that you all can see what I'm talking about here. It's just, I'm not hating on the game. I got it. I just think I'm asking, Showtime and other people who have played it. You have played a bunch of the other games. I played like Super Dragon Ball Z. I played a few of them from back in the day, like I think PlayStation. I thought they were from Japan. They were imported. But maybe it's just me. You know, I don't know. I don't know exactly what to think.
So, like this opening cinematic is cool. I love that they have something for it instead of just I'm gonna fight too, and then they fight.
Right,
It's cool that they have a little clash at the beginning.
right.
But then once the battle starts, I mean, it kind of becomes like right now you're seeing Berter racking up combos,
Right.
and once Piccolo gets knocked down, okay, he didn't do the final knockdown, but see right there, he won the clash, so he's about to get all of his combo. Now it's possible to mash out of the parts where you're
Right,
flying
right,
backwards,
right, right.
but the I mean it's a very strict on doing that. So it's not likely that you're going to be able to do it.
Well, do you think that they feel the developers felt that they had to change something because a complaint I had heard in past games was there was a lot of the same. You think maybe that contributed to this? Is my thought.
Possibly, but I don't feel like this is the way to do it.
Okay, so what would you have had them do to change or spice up the gameplay? I guess a little bit. Are there any? First of all, before you answer that, are there anything changes you see that you like, having played the others?
I like the way that they implemented the. It's kind of hard to say because I like the addition of that class. I just hate that you have to start every combo with it.
Instead of it being a sometimes thing.
Right. If it was something that was just part of maybe a move or something
Right.
like that, like everybody had a rush attack that started with that instead of every single combo that you started had that. It takes like right here is what the complaint that I was saying before. Uh, since Piccolo had no key, there was no way for him to block, intercept, or evade that attack.
So without key, he can't block that.
He can't do anything. You see the little symbols next to that meet the circle meter at the bottom.
Yes, right, right there at
Uh,
the top, right there. Those three circles where it says one combo, right to the left of that.
right next
Right.
to that. Those are your options if you have enough key to as to what you can do when you're facing an attack like that. So all of them are grayed out right now. If either of them throws a fireball or throws a super right now, which is based on their the meter on the top right, then I mean there's nothing that they can really do about it.
So you'd have to manage your key meter to do something, right?
Right,
Neither one of them appear to be charging though.
right. It looks like Piccolo is actually gaining more than I thought they were doing before. Uh, Berter is barely getting anything, but I'm not sure if actually if you guess correctly on the combos or whatever, you're losing it or something because it has gone down a little bit for Piccolo here and there. Because it's kind of weird how they've separated the key from their super abilities because they used to all be one thing. From the spirit gauge, that's what it is.
Okay, what's that? What's the bar? The second circle. Piccolo's has a star in it, and it's gold, and Berter is red. What is that meter? Do you know the
That's
person is?
basically their health. Even though the numbers next to it are also signifying their health, the bar or the ball is also their health meter. So it's a kind of a visual representation of how damaged they are.
Red means trouble, right?
Pretty much.
Like Berter's in trouble right now.
Right. And right there, he guarded, but I mean, all it does is like lessen the damage of the attack. You're still going to get hit by the attack.
Right. So is that a change you like or one you don't like?
It's one that I don't really like because it used to be that you were gaining meters at enough speed that even if you were getting hit by a combo, you were gaining enough key to the point where if you got if somebody just did a open super attack at you, even if it was a rush attack, you still had the ability to evade it. But right here, they can combo, and then there's an attack, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Right. Okay. So we don't really seem to have a way out of anything.
Right. It's just once you get caught up in it, it's pretty much it.
Okay. Let me stop this video right here. We're gonna get back into this discussion here momentarily, guys. This is just, like I said, a quick view of what we think of the battles so far. Please leave your comments below. NeoTeamInfinity, that was Showtime. This is your man Ron 19XX. We'll be back. Thank y'all.